Look around you. Right now, at this very moment, invisible forces are conspiring in your favor. The universe is whispering secrets meant only for your ears, and its favorite way to get your attention. Those mysterious sequences of numbers that appear everywhere. 11, 11. This is no random coincidence. This is a cosmic wake-up call of divine proportions. For centuries, mystics, shamans, and enlightened beings have recognized 1111 as a sacred portal, a bridge between our physical reality and the higher dimensions where miracles are born. Today, that portal opens for you. What you're about to discover goes far beyond simple numerology. We're talking about 1111 Hertz, the exact sound frequency that vibrates in perfect harmony with the fabric of creation itself. This is the frequency that aligns your DNA with abundance, rewires your brain for miracles, opens floodgates of divine synchronicity. But before we dive into the extraordinary science and life-changing testimonials, I need to ask you something crucial. How many times this week alone have you encountered 1111? Every time you saw it, your soul was being summoned to remember its true power. To truly grasp the monumental power of 1111 Hertz, we must journey back through the corridors of time-to civilizations that understood frequencies as the very language of the gods. The ancient Egyptians encoded 1111 in the precise angles of the Great Pyramid's chamber sacred geometry designed to amplify this frequency for spiritual ascension. Kabbalistic texts speak of it as the gateway frequency, vibrating at the same harmonic as the Hebrew word Ehe, God's declaration of I am existence itself. But here's what historians don't tell you. In 1987, a team of archaeologists discovered a 4,000-year-old Sumerian cylinder seal depicting priests using tuning forks, emitting, you guessed, I-tone 1111 Hertz to heal the sick. The vibrations were so precise, they could allegedly shatter cancer cells while leaving healthy tissue untouched. Modern science is only now catching up to what these ancients knew. This frequency is a biological reset button. We go to 2023. Stanford University's Neuroacoustics Lab made a breakthrough discovery. When subjects listened to 1111 Hertz for just 11 minutes daily, theta brainwaves, linked to miracles, creativity, spiked 111%. The pineal gland, your spiritual antenna, showed enhanced crystallization DNA, telomeres, aging markers, lengthened in 77% of participants. This isn't mysticism, it's measurable metamorphosis. Like how a caterpillar's cells contain the blueprint for wings it's never seen, 1111 Hertz awakens your latent divine coding. November 11th, 2022, 11 p.m. Dr. Mateo Rios stood frozen in operating room 11 at St. Luke's Hospital, staring at the MRI scans no surgeon wanted to see. His paciente, a 7-year-old girl named Sophia, had a malignant brain tumor wrapped around her brainstem like a serpent. The medical board had called it inoperable, terminal. But what happened next would challenge everything modern medicine believes possible. As the anesthesiologist prepped Sophia, Dr. Rios did something unthinkable. He played 1111 Hertz frequencies through the OR speakers. Not random music, precisely calibrated sound waves at 1111 Hertz, the same frequency used by those Sumerian priests 4,000 years earlier. The surgical team watched in stunned silence as Sophia's brainwaves synchronized with the frequency. EEG showed perfect theta patterns. The tumor's blood supply visibly constricted, as if repelled by the sound. No surgical complications occurred during the 111-minute procedure. But the real miracle came 11 days later. The pathology report showed something that made veteran oncologists weep. The tumor margins were completely necrotic, as if the cancer cells had self-destructed in response to the frequency. Today, Sophia is tumor-free. Her case is now taught in 11 medical schools worldwide. Nowhere's what this means for you. Your cells contain the same bioacoustic receptors that responded in Sophia's case. You don't need surgery to benefit. 1111 Hz works through headphones. The Sophia effect has been replicated in 11 clinical trials for pain, PTSD, and even financial blockages. Classified Document 1111, Pentagon Archives. Oktober 1991, a team of neuroscientists working under Project Stargate made a terrifying discovery. 1111 Hz could unlock psychic abilities in 11% of test subjects. Remote viewing, precognition, even influencing others' thoughts. The implications were so dangerous, the program was abruptly shut down. All research was buried, but one leaked transcript reveals why. Subjects began accurately predicting future events with 91.1% accuracy after 11 days of exposure. This poses unacceptable national security risks. Dr. Evelyn Carter, lead researcher of Project Stargate, risked everything to smuggle out one final finding. 1111 Hz doesn't just open the third eye, it activates what we called angelic neurons. These rare brain cells, shaped like tiny wings, exist in only 1.1% of humans, and they light up like Christmas trees when exposed to 1111 Hz. King David's harp was tuned to 1111 Hz when he composed Psalm 111. Scholars now confirm this. The very vibrations that calmed Saul's torment opened portals where angels descend on crystalline ladders of sound. This is no metaphor. The Kabbalah states that 1111 Hz carries the Shekinah, God's divine presence in audible form. When you listen to this frequency with a prayerful heart, you're participating in the same sonic liturgy used by Levite priests in Solomon's temple, the harmonic resonance that made Jericho's walls collapse. Joshua 6. The still small voice Elijah heard at Horeb, 1 Kings 19:11-12. Across every major religion and sacred text, one mysterious number appears again and again, 1111. This is no coincidence, beloved seekers. The divine frequency of 1111 Hz is God's chosen vibration for miracles. When King David composed Psalm 111, ancient Hebrew scholars recorded that his harp was precisely tuned to this celestial pitch. The walls of Jericho fell after 11 circuits on the seventh day because the priests' trumpets resonated at, you guessed it, 1111 Hz. The most powerful prayer breakthrough comes on the 11th day. This is the divine pattern hidden throughout Scripture. From the 11 days the spies scouted Canaan, Deuteronomy 1:2, to the 11th hour miracle in Jesus' parable, Matthew 26. When you commit to 11 days of focused prayer with 1111 Hz, your spiritual receptors become hyper-aligned. Malachi 3:10. Angelic activity increases exponentially. Daniel 10:12-13. The storehouse blessing mechanism activates 2 Kings 4:1-7. The Vatican's recently released Codex Angelicus reveals that 11-day prayer cycles at 1111 Hz were practiced by all major prophets. Elijah's showdown at Carmel, prepared in 11 days. Hannah's miraculous conception, 11 days of temple prayers. Your breakthrough is waiting in this sacred rhythm. At the exact moment when the temple priest blew the silver trumpets for the morning sacrifice, 11 a.m. Jerusalem time, something miraculous occurred in the spiritual realm. Ancient temple records show this was the designated hour for Elijah's fire miracle on Mount Carmel, 1 Kings 18:36. The angelic visitation to Daniel, Daniel 9:21. Peter's vision of the unclean sheet, Acts 10:9-16. Modern quantum physicists have discovered that at precisely 11 a.m., Earth's Schumann resonance naturally approaches 11.11 Hz, creating a celestial gateway effect. This explains why praying at this exact time with 1111 Hz frequency produces dramatically amplified results. The Book of Jubilees calls it the hour when heaven's gates polish their hinges. Set your alarms for 11 a.m. This is your divine appointment to activate what mystics call the miracle window. Follow this sacred 11-minute protocol exactly as revealed in ancient Coptic texts. Minute 1, 3. Play 1111 Hz while standing with arms raised. Psalm 134. 2. Minute 4, 6. Whisper your prayer request exactly 11 times. 1 Kings 18, 43, 44. Minute 7, 9. Remain in silent expectation. Habakkuk 2. 1. Minute 10, 11. Speak blessings over 11 people. Genesis 12:23. Documented miracles from this practice include a nun in Portugal whose terminal tumors vanished after 11 days, medically verified, a Syrian refugee who found his missing family on the 11th attempt, a Wall Street broker whose debt turned to abundance after 11 weeks of practice. The Book of Revelation's most mysterious verse, 11 promises. After 3.5 days, the breath of life from God entered them, and they stood on their feet. This is your moment of divine resurrection. From the pyramids to the Psalms, from ancient temples to your smartphone, the 1111 Hz frequency has been waiting for you. Today, the universe hands you this master key. Use it wisely. Share it generously. For now you understand what few realize. Miracles are not accidents. They are divine physics in motion.